What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back here for yet another episode, and today I'm going to be going over my favorite jigs and jig trailers right here. Before I get these started off with these jigs, number one, I wanted to say that I hope my audio is good, because it's actually, my audio cord is running through the tree right now, and I hope it's okay audio. But other than that, I want to say one more thing, that you guys might think that I'm like a sellout, or I'm trying to promote my products really hard or whatever. But the thing is like, I designed these lures. Like, I own like my whole Legendary Baits company, and everything in it, I own all of it. And so I want to design something that I don't believe in and that I don't think would work. And so that's kind of like why I like to promote it, because like, why promote something that I don't even believe in, you know? Because I want to create something that you guys would like, and that people who haven't even seen my videos before would like. But that's kind of what I think about. If you guys think I'm like a sellout or just trying to promote my products too hard, but it's like, I believe in these products, and I design these, and so I want to be promoting something that I don't believe in. So but other than that, let's get into my favorite jigs. So I'm going to start off with colors, and then I'm going to go into where I like to throw them, when I like to throw them, and then my favorite head designs. So my number one favorite color has got to be a natural color right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that one very good, but this one is made by Legendary Baits. It's a natural baller jig, and the trailer that I've got on this is a Zoom little crawl on here, and but it's very simple. These baller jigs, they're very simple to use. It's just a normal flipping jig that you can flip into trees, or you can just cast out in the middle of your pond or lake or whatever and fish it back. But these are my number one colors right here. I love natural colors. The reason why is because most of my ponds around here are kind of natural, or like they're clear. They're not as dirty, so I wouldn't really need a black and blue too much. But getting on to black and blue, I've got two black and blue jigs right here. These are both Legendary Baits baller and a football jig. The trailer that I've got paired up on these are a new trailer that I've just been using kind of recently, and it's the Net Bait Pack-A-Chunk. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but at my local tackle store, these things were on sale for like, let's see, $1.30. And so I picked a pack up, and that's a black and blue baller jig. I like to use black and blue baller, or a black and blue jig, whenever the water is really muddy, because the fish can tell like the blue in here. It's easy for the fish to tell like where it is in that muddy water, and it just kind of stands out to them better. And then a football jig is really good just overall whenever there's a lot of rocks and whenever it's deeper, because normally football jigs are heavier, and so you can cast them out deep in like 25 feet of water, and you can just like slowly drag them back, and those can be really good. And then we've got another natural jig right here made by Legendary Baits. This is actually a finesse jig. We don't make these ones right now, but hopefully we'll be coming out with a finesse jig here very soon. But I like to use finesse jigs whenever like right now, because it's really cold. It's like freezing right now, I think, and these little finesse jigs, they're a smaller profile. You can see like that one compared to that one. They're a smaller profile, and you can kind of finesse these ones a little bit more than you can with these. And sometimes you get smaller bites on this because it is a smaller presentation, so the smaller fish can get this. But hey, if you're getting bites in the wintertime, that's all that matters really. So now let's get into my favorite football jig colors. Got these little packs right here with some of them in there, and starting off with a couple of my key colors is these two right here. This is a natural football jig, and this is a tomato football jig made by Legendary Baits. They just came out with these, and so make sure to go pick some up. They are very limited quantity right now, but these are my two natural kind of colors. These are good in clear water. You know, green pumpkin or natural is really good, like kind of in any water, but it's kind of the standard. But a good tomato jig doesn't hurt every once in a while, and then again, football jigs, you can throw them out deep a lot. So that's pretty much it for the jigs. Now I'm gonna go into the trailers and why I like those trailers, and then we'll finish off with the rod and reel that I like to use. Okay guys, so going off with my trailers, I just want to say real quick, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. Wish I was, but I'm not. And so these are all just my opinion, pretty much. So I want to start off with these Rage Tail ones right here. These are called the Rage Menace. This one is in green pumpkin. This one's in white. I'm not sure how much you can really see of the white one, but the reason why I like these ones are the way you can rig these things are endless. Like you can rig these like a normal jig trailer, just like up and down, and it will have like a crawfish imitation. And then what I like to do on a couple of my swim jigs or on some of my baller jigs is I'll take this white one and I'll rig it like sideways, so the flappers are sideways, and it makes kind of like almost like a bait fish, little imitation or something like that, like a little shad. But those things are really cool whenever you can do that, and a bass comes up and demolishes the jig. But these are my two main jig types, or my main jig trailers. These are a little expensive. I think they're like $5.50 for a 8-pack. Yeah, 8-pack. But if you put them on a jig, they last a bit. So I've had this pack for several months, if not like half a year, and I've still got like 4 left. So that's these are my favorite jig trailers, and then I will go into the Zoom one right here. This is the Ultra 5 Speed Crawl. I used to use this one a lot, and then I found the Rage Tail ones, and I fell in love with those. But these are very similar, and you can also Texas rig these. These ones don't look too bad with the Texas rig, but sometimes when you're using these Rage Menace, they don't look like it doesn't look as good as it does kind of with a jig, because it's just like it's a tube with 2 pinchers, you know. And this one it looks kind of more like a crawfish just by itself. So that's another one that I like to use. I use that one a lot on my finesse jigs because it'll make it just a little bit bigger presentation. And then last is the Pack-A-Crawl. I use this one. I only have one pack and it's in black, but this one I like to use for if I'm going for kind of smallmouth, because they have smaller mouths, and or if I'm just going for a smaller bite, or I've got a small presentation. But that's it right there. I don't know how good you can see that, but that's that. I use this one again for my smaller presentations because it is a smaller bait like that, or trailer. So now I will go into the rods and reels, and my main jig rod. You can throw jigs on tons of different rods. Whether you're throwing a light jig, you can throw on a medium, or a heavy jig, you can throw on a heavy. But my main jig rod is a 13 Fishing Defy Black with a normal reel on it, and 15 to 17 pound fluorocarbon. 15 is what I had at the time, so I've got 15 pound on there right now. And the rod is a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy. That 7 foot 1 inch is good. It's got a great backbone. It's got a great tips to where even though it's a 7-1, you can still like throw jigs out pretty far. It still casts great, and but other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked me going over my favorite jigs. Again, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies other than Legendary Baits, my own company. But again, I want to promote something that I don't believe in. So, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and make sure to comment down below some video ideas. And also, I want to do a 500 subscriber giveaway, so comment down below what I should be giving away, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode of LMB Nation. Peace, guys.